Okay, so in this clip, I'd just like to show you a brief review of how add-ins actually are structured and where they're placed when you build them in your Visual Studio project. So this is the add-in walkthrough, the first building your first add-in sample that we put together in an earlier clip. And I just like to show you, this is the config.daml. And this is, again, what Pro is going to read when you start up Pro and how it reads your add-in. Right at the top, there is a GUID, a globally unique identifier, as Microsoft calls it, 36 characters, universally unique, hopefully, as it's supposedly meant to be across all systems. And you can see that this is the actual ID for the add-in. This is the same string that's going to actually be the name of the folder of the add-in when it's placed into the add-in folder. So when you build this, it's going to be placed, as all add-ins by default do, get placed in the ArcGIS add-ins ArcGIS Pro folder under your documents. And we've already got two add-ins here, as we can see. This one actually is we're going to see it ends in 13C, and we're going to build this. It's going to be added, and we can check that out. So let's just go ahead and build this, rebuild the solution. There it is, gets added right there. This is you can see the name of the project. The solution is Pro App Module 1. That is the name of the actual add-in, and it's got the Esri add-in X extension on it. Like all add-ins, you can go right into the folder. You can copy this and paste it into an email to distribute it to your organization. You can put it out on a network drive. The only thing that people would need to install it locally is double-click it. And again, it's really easy to install it that way. You can just press Install Add-in. Of course, you want to make sure that you are installing the right add-in. Perhaps your organization's information is there, and perhaps it's digitally signed. And so that's all there really is to it for understanding the location, how it's set up and installed. Let me do one more thing here. I'll show you the contents of the add-in. We're just going to make a copy. All add-ins you'll see here are simply zip compressed archive files. We're going to just change the extension on this, and we can see that we can go right into it as we would a standard zip file that you compress right on your system. And all of the folders, you can see that reflected here is the folders that are part of our project. There's a dark images folder. We go into it, and those are the 4 images that we specified here as we created our project. And same thing for the images folder. We get those there for the light theme and dark theme as we have. And then in the install, this is the actual where your DLL is going to be located. So this is, again, that simple little button that we put together. We've got the images separated in separate folders, and then the logic for actually running our code is in this DLL, and there's our project database as well. And finally, again, the config.daml, which we were looking at right here, that we were viewing that GUID. We can just go take a look at that right here, and it's the exact same config.daml as in our solution.